Kentmere Valley lies in the Lake District National Park in Cumbria.
Kentmere is a remote valley about 4 miles from the nearest village and 8 or 9 miles from the nearest significant town.
The village of Kentmere is small, quiet and beautiful, but some distance from the closest telephone exchange.
Well, before we had fibre broadband, we were getting only between 0.5 and 1 megabit per second, which really was quite poor.
It makes it nearly impossible to do effective online shopping. Business is very difficult, no ability to watch catch-up TV.
Peter Lansbury and his wife Carol run their own bookkeeping and accountancy business from their home in Kentmere.
Almost everything we do with the inland revenue now has to be filed online.
Previously, the couple found coping with the slow connection speeds an uphill struggle. For example, sending large files to clients was usually a painful ordeal.
You could just set it running and go out and have lunch and come back and it would probably still be running. If the broadband didn't arrive before the proposed start date for Making Tax Digital, we would have had to retire at the date that became mandatory.
But thanks to the determination of Connecting Cumbria, Openreach and local residents, fast fibre has now come to Kentmere.
We now have between about 65 and 75 megabyte speed, which is fast enough to do pretty well anything we want to do.
Bringing fibre to Kentmere involved a lot of planning and hard work, as Matt Fishwick explains.
It's not just about getting the D-slam up and the cabinet up, it's bringing the fibre in, finding a route for the fibre and working with the landowners in communities like this, and of course working with the electricity companies to bring power to the cabinet. We've put around 30 new poles up in the area, and each one had to be specially drilled into the rock. So once we started the build, it probably took about 9 months end to end to complete the project.
Really, it's been a fantastic change for Kentmere. There are a number of small businesses that have all benefited. I think in general people are just delighted.
Connecting Cumbria is continuing to try to get out to more and more rural parts of Cumbria. It's really important that people are digitally included by having access to Superfast Broadband, businesses and residents, so that they can gain the benefits of that infrastructure. And it's great to see us getting into places like Kentmere, which is a long glacial valley, it's a dead end, but a community that really needs Superfast Broadband.
This is a technology for the future, and I think Kentmere was suffering because we didn't have fast fibre broadband, no mobile phone signals, so you tend to think you're stuck in a backwater. So this is very, very good for the future of Kentmere.